mind me, I am dying a lot. But yes, hello, hello. I can't read chat at the moment because just with how my setup, so I'm kind of tabbing in and out. Yes, hello, hello, hi everyone. Well, I'm just posting around that I am live. Probably get the ads played. Might as well do it now. Get ads. Ads will last for 3 minutes, and we have an hour of no ads. And I will give everyone a proper greeting after the ad. Alright, hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Ads will be ending in about 30 seconds. Yes, I guess in case anyone is out of ads right now, hi. Hope you are all doing well today. As you can see, I have entered an online tournament. It doesn't start for about 1. But that does give me time to get a warm-up game. Also, if you do hear my air conditioner in the background, it's because we are in a heat wave. Yo, Bushy! Hello, hello! Welcome in! I hope you are doing well today. Nice to meet you. Yeah, actually, for a change, Bushy, I've been to your VGC, but this is the first time you get to see. So I'm gonna get a warm-up game in. before that I'm using, some have been calling it robot chicken. You know what? I am here for it. If that's what we're gonna call it, then let's heckin' go. Alright, so they have Nala in Singapore, have the Miraidon, the Grimmsnarl, and Ursaluna. So I know for a fact that I can't just, like, I need to play this carefully. I think having the choreograph here would be nice. Oh, say that one more time. Oh, I was just saying that, like, I've been to your streams for VGC, but you haven't actually been to one of mine, so you'll get to see my thought process. Since I was only able to say so much to you in, like, through text, because you know how timers are, and you were learning all that. So it'll be interesting. This is indeed the warm-up game, and Nami, hello, my beautiful, lovely friend. So Grimmsnarl here is actually really good. I'm gonna, like, this, and I'm gonna bring both of my restricted in the back. My thinking here is I can apply pressure if they want to go with something like a Lunala, like Lunala Incineroar, for example. Alright, so they went Grimmsnarl Incineroar, which is fine by me. Like, a little annoying Grimmsnarl got the attack drop, but I can still work with it. I'm just gonna switch in the Ho-Oh right away. I kinda wanna stagger my... So I'm going to get a little bit of chip off. Actually, what if I attack Incineroar first? Incineroar's slightly... I don't... If they predict the split, they didn't. Okay, so... Get a bit of chip on flat, for a special attack drop. Alright, we've confirmed that the Rocky Helmet. Losing Clear Amulet is a bit annoying. Now I'm going to just target down the Grim. Thunder Wave. Okay, so you're the Thunder Wave. Go. Current break. Ooh, good damage. Even at -1. Hardened shot. If I can land my Sacred Fire and get a burn on their Snarl, that's gonna be huge. Not so much for the attack drop, but more just for the stat. Flat, it'll be getting the residual damage off. The Luna comes in. Hey, Roy, thank you for the boost. There is Luna's bird. I mean, that's kind of expected. Honestly, like, I see no reason not to just start dishing out damage. Like, I'll just attack you, set up flat. Of course, they're gonna set reflect. I mean, that is the proper move for them. Now, passes, they have 3 non-restricted, means they only brought one of the 2 with them. Yep. Ho-Oh will draw. That's fine. I do kind of wish. Honestly, what I can do is go Miraidon. Just try and get damage off. But I think if I go for Rigorath, I don't want to reveal that I have a special attack. Ho-Oh part of the meta now. If I had to put Ho-Oh on the, like on a scale, I say it's maybe like a B. It is absolutely viable. I'm gonna foul play you. I'm gonna bring in the Miraidon. Yeah, it definitely, I would call it a sleeper pick. Yeah, that's probably close enough. So I get my defense. Light screen. Okay, they made a fair. They made a decent player. Foul play, this should still do. Oh, that does very little damage. Okay, and a crit. That is actually really bad. Now I have Throw. I have Grim. I mean, the correct play is going. Spirit Rate. And I lock myself into Dazzling every day of. Not over, by no means. So let me just sneakily give Nami a shout out while she is looking. To go follow Nami. Awesome. Alright, this could just be a double KO for me. No, maybe not. Oh, hello, Sean. Welcome in. We're just shy. I think I can... Solid. I might still be able to live with that. I do not. Okay. It do be a strong bear. Because they have Incineroar. I'm assuming if it's solid, that's probably just health. Yeah, like, realistically... And what they do here is they click Fake Out. So they Fake Out the Miraidon. Lunala sets up Trick Room. And like, I'm kinda just pooped. But I can always hope they throw. Hey, hello, hello. Welcome in. This is just my warm-up. I'm pretty sure I know how this is going to end. Just because I was very shy of knockout last turn. Like, realistically, they should just wide guard Flare Blitz. Which I don't know why they're not doing that, but... that would have been... They could have cleaned up the endgame better. But, I guess that's it. A nice little practice warm-up. I know, like, in an open team sheet, I would definitely be fine. Hey! Hello! It's Shell! Hello, hello! How are you? I hope the weather is alright where you are. I heard from my dad, kind of closer to your area, it has been a bit wetter than. Now let me. How are we doing for time? I'm pretty sure here. Okay. So we have about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna speedrun a battle. I'm doing well. I mean, we have a bit of a heat wave, but other than that, like, I really don't mind. Oh yeah, my weekend was. Okay, so we have Tornadoes for Rhydon, Kyogre, Circle for Riffraff, First. That's gonna be a water every day of. I mean, I have no reason not to just like this. I really don't want to bring Ho. I would have to draw. I'm pretty sure I just bring Iron Hand. I can bring my Grimmsnarl in the back, actually. It seems a little weird not to just lead with it immediately for. But I think it worked out here. Oh yeah, it is rare, but I think it worked. Okay. A Kyogre for Rigorath. Rhydon for Rigorath. So this is actually not trouble for me. I'm very certain Kyogre either Protects or goes Terra Grass. Now the question is, I just need to call. Like, I could just go Draco Meteor off it. Or I could even just start dropping Electro Drift. I guess the question is whether or not, like, how I want to play with that Rigorath. Actually, I'm gonna go. Just because it's a warm-up, it doesn't really matter if I win or lose. So I'm gonna go Helping Hand Draco Meteor. Okay, here comes Terra. Show me Terra Grass on Kyogre. Terra Ground. Okay, but you know what though? I didn't click a electric thing there. So there for Rigorath, the Helping Hand first, so it's either Sky or they're fast. Alright, well, we just get the knockout immediately onto Kyogre. Now, the funny thing is, I'm almost guaranteed to be the faster Miraidon. So I have no reason not to just do the exact same thing. They can't Terra their Miraidon, so like. Oh yeah, Terra Ground Kyogre is something that some people do run. Grass is a little more common overall, just because of the Spore immunity. Plus it covers, like, yeah, you'll still get hit by your electric move, but ultimately, like, take less damage and you trade it off for the Spore immunity. Plus you're immune to being hit by counter. Who's the faster Miraidon? So they are the faster one, that does confirm. I'm gonna do something really funny. I'm actually gonna set up this terrain. The purpose of this terrain here is most just for the fact that sorry, a bit of a frog in my throat. It hinders Miraidon even more than light. It's probably for the best era, the Grimsnarl in that. So this Miraidon should be doing pretty negligible damage after I set it up. And as expected. So Miraidon gets a boost from the terrain, which is like Hadron engine, how that works. Still gonna do a lot because of helping hand plus choice bet. Hey, Empress, thank you so much for the subscription for 28 months. Yeah. So I'm gonna light stream and low kick into Miraidon like half or so. I don't know the Miraidon build they're running, but I do know that I can get quite a bit of damage off on it. Oh, and thank you for the blessings, Psychic Toys. Now, their thought process there is, I can't use Drain Punch anymore. So that is a decent call on their part. I have no reason to not just low kick that slot again. Yes, Empress, I appreciate you stopping by. You have the new... Check out your new badge, by the way. Right, just skip you down a little. Yeah, now we have all my cute things. Ah. Miracle, huh? Miracle's less of an issue here. Like, I'll start break. Probably what they would do is they're gonna fake out psychic noise. That's kind of the problem play here. So perhaps what I do is I just double target the trigger wrath. Topsy-turvy. Okay, you know what? That was not on my bingo card. So props to them on that one. Put them back down to neutral. Oh, Terry? Hey, daughters. Nod. Shh. And there's no LM for the clickbait. Okay, this is definitely not over. And yes, it is a bit of a odd for rigor. Huh? But, like, the thing is, I don't know if Speargle has any offensive. Like, Paragraph goes down, now it's a 2v1 against Virgil. Virgil goes down to Focus Staff, but I don't think I've ever seen Virgil run anything other than Focus Staff or Jet. So I think it's just no. Right. I'm just gonna Drain Punch it. And let a weird support often. Well, judging by how they decided to nerf it, probably not. Yes, it is the Poker Man. Tournament should be starting in about a minute, so no need to get into another map. I will just wait for them to put up schedule and pairing. So in the meantime, look at my shiny slug buff. Who's a good slug buff? Look at that adorable face. Hello. Yes, yes. I will just check to see if they've put up pairing. It looks like dash for check in. Okay, they are running the poke game from, I believe that was Milwaukee. So for those who don't know, I'll be up against Miraidon Ho-Oh, Iron Tread, Iron Hands, Farigarath, and Iron Bundle. So, almost a mirror. Like, even the sets are almost identical. I'm hoping they don't end up missing check-in. It could happen, like, don't get me wrong. You know, sometimes, you know, they just have to really go to the washroom. Oh, here they are. Alright, so they're using the code 19. We'll have fun. So we're going for official 3. Complete. So every day of the week, I just put the Miraidon. I think Miraidon Snarl on it. I guarantee Iron Treads is gonna just time with players. It does well to a lot of their, which means they probably bring the Iron Hands and the Iron Bundle. So I have to predict how to play around that. Going to... It's gonna be a combination of Maridon and Jim as a... Especially a well-played Ho-Oh could do well. So, they actually don't have a water move on the Iron Bundle, which makes it more of the ring. I just need to make sure I can maintain a certain level of control. Great, thank you for all the good luck. Let's see how this goes. Yes, sweet. Okay, so they just immediately went with flat off rip. So only one of these will get hit by the fake out. Now, so I just need to figure out how to play. I didn't bring my Ho-Oh. Now what do they have for their... They have Steel Roller for their... So they do get one free Steel Roller off. And their Life Orb, not twice bad. I'm gonna bring you in, go Sarah, right? My thinking here is I just want to try and stagger out my... So, it should realistically be fake out. I would say probably into Maridon's spot. Like, honestly, there's a few ways they could play this. That's just... Alright, so they just went fake out right into Grimmsnarl. They just did Steel Roller. I mean, in this position, I'm okay. Like, everyone will lose Work Drive here. Special attack fail. So, I mean, a ground move into, like, right, Iron Hands here just kind of makes sense. So I will Drain Punch. Sorry, not like, Reflect. Okay, so they off to Terra, their Iron Hand. I can position myself in a pretty good spot if I get this turn. Earthquake. I mean, between Reflect and Spread damage, I live that. Oof, just barely off. One HP and a dream. Now, I guess the thing is, okay, so they do have high horsepower and knockoff. High horsepower is the logical play. I think I might just be okay letting Free Hands go down. I mean, just in case, I'll low kick you. Spirit break red. they actually knock out their own Iron Hand. So this now puts it 3-2 in my favor. Nice. Alright. I think I'm okay with this. There is the bundle, which is annoying. But I've got Lumia. I don't think I can pull off the skill roller this match, but I'm very certain the next match I can. Like, I just high horsepower, that probably pick up the knockout, but in the event it does not, that would be a little bit annoying. Manageable, but annoying. Question is, what does... I think I like... I'm gonna risk getting on first. Alright, Icy Wind. He drop annoying, don't get me wrong there. Iron Bundle can't clutch this, no matter what. So if you kill Grimmsnarl, then you're taking big damage off. So I just Spirit Freight. So game 1 is win for me. And 2. I'm feeling like maybe this time I'll try going with the slow-mo.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
Yes, I know the Muffin Man.
Let me just log in
Who
real
gets on
quick
Hooray
and
Man?
then I will
Well,
read that out.
She's married to the Muffin Man!
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
She's...
Yeah. It should hopefully be back. Now, I almost never terrestrialized Choreograph, so I'm gonna give that a try. I'm gonna go Trick Room and Protest with the Hoa. Yes, Jay, let me read you your shout-out. Hello, friends. Jay Swallowing is a Chewbacca wise player who loves gaming and cats and waits to play games like River City Girls and Pokemon. Jay Swallowing is a little Komodo dragon who is like a cutie. They also cute and watch their streams and give them lots of love. Knock off, I take that. Bolt quit. Alright, so this is a very strong turn for me. I am actually going, like, you fire. I'm just gonna start dropping big damage here. Like, if I lose Ho-Oh, so be it. I still have big damage in the back way. Like, Iron Treads has to terrestrialize if it wants any chance of surviving, but then that would be a wasted Terra if I just get the knockout or the burn. Alright, now I just need to land my fire. I get the burn. Nice, we land a good burn, that's... Bolt quit. Yeah, again, that's fine. Question is, what does their Iron Tread? They brought in their own Ho-Oh. They just go Earthquake. I mean, perfectly valid play to make. I guarantee they are not bringing Miraidon back in. Is that Ho-Oh lightly protest? Yes. Shiny Ho-Oh looks so fresh. Oh yeah, I really like Ho-Oh. I just Psychic Toy? Low kick here? Unless... Chat, what if I got crazy and clicked Wild Charge into that spot? I mean, I don't really need, like... Right. But if it's Terra Water, I'm gonna be, like, Dark. No Terra Grass on Ho-Oh. I mean, that just means that I okay with that, I suppose? So you can't kill anymore. Low kick, big damage. Sacred Fire. As long as it doesn't burn, I'm okay. I think what I'll do is make it noise you and Drain Punch the Ho-Oh. Yep, live that. Plus the Psychic, not Psychic, plus Electric for the +1 defense. Yeah, Trick Room really is pulling its weight here, Jay. So in this position here, so there's one turn of Trick left, one turn of Terrain. I can literally just double into Miraidon here. Alright, what I'll do is I'll Helping Hand. Oh. Yeah, Helping Hand. Low kick. So this should pick up the KO on Miraidon. Hello, show me Protect. There's Protect as to be expected. Now, at this point, I just launching damage off of that. Oh, can't kill. So I just foul play. I'll play Drain Punch. Sacred Fire. I do live that. Foul play here should be quite a bit of damage. It might just be enough to pick up the knockout. Boom. Alright, and we win that one. Alright, so now I can update that. Very wrong button. Hello, sir. Aren't you just adorable? Dash. Okay, let's go into pairing. How we're doing. We still have a little bit of time. So, I think I'll use that as a moment to stretch. I'll stretch, I'll hydrate, I'll wash. Y'all can watch Bugma again. Bugma, you're in charge while I'm away. Very funny you say raise the fridge. I did grab a snack. Just a few crackers. The heat kinda leaves me without too much appetite. But I know I should eat something, so I'm just taking it a bit. I have food out for dinner later, so you don't need to be concerned. so let's see. We have 6 pairings left. They're all in game 2. I'm looking to see if there's any fun. Oh, wait, I mean, I could try doing tag ball. That is an option. Oh, okay, there are 5 matches left. You know what? I could go do something, I guess. Do I want? Why not? You're gonna bounce in a moment? Thank you for coming on out. I'll let y'all know how it goes. And I should probably switch one button off. Whee! What's the schedule? They predict 6 rounds and then a top cut. Okay. It's like a meta growth. If I find a shiny, great. If not, I mean, not really an issue. If I was really serious about it, I would probably. Remember, it took the whole day of shiny hunting to get purple, and on the ground, you got a shiny. Isn't it funny how shinies work like that? You can spend hours at a time hunting for one shiny, not get it, and just randomly get it when you're not trying. I was in my playthrough of Violet. I ended up with some. I ended up actually finding 2 shinies without even trying. So I ended up with a shiny Laylee and a shiny Metacham. Coincidentally, both of those have good evolution, so it's very possible in the future I might run one of those instead, just for the heck of it. I just think Mega lately is... It doesn't really do anything amazing. Like, everything it does is fine, not great. You know what I mean? That's one of the things I've noticed with certain Pokemon. It's not even inherently that they're bad, just that what they do, something else just does it a lot better, that you can't really justify. Let's just say... I mean, Mewtwo is a good example. Mewtwo is fast and it hits really hard. But the thing is, Calyrex is faster, it has better typing that you are immune to Fake Out, and its ability, like, you keep getting... You get all your special attack buff from it, not to mention a very strong finisher. And that's not to say you can't do. I have. I have had success with it. But the team was going to be serious. You don't run Mewtwo, you just run Shadow Rider. Right, and I am going to actually run the ads now. Because that way when the match starts, no one misses any. So we'll be right back. Meantime, I'm just gonna munch some crackers. Oh, okay. Like the next round should be up. Very short. So as we're gonna be playing, we're gonna get ready for the next. Alright, we are fighting Mirror V or Mirror 5, depending on whether or not you're roaming. Now, they are running Lunala Koraidon, PQ, Iron Hand, Vaughn, and Fluttermane. Alright, I will put the crackers away. So let me just go over the team. Lunala is the Power Herb set. They don't have Wide Guard. Koraidon is Life Orb with Flare Blitz plus Combat Flame Charge. PU is Choice Scarf. Heat Wave, Overheat, Dark Pulse, Ruination. Fluttermane, Focus Sash variant with Moonblast, Ice Twin, Song, and Protect. Root Bonnet is Sucker Punch, Bomb, 4 Rage Powder. That one's Covert, though. The Iron Hands is Assault Fist with Drain Punch, Wild Charge, Blow Kick, and Fake Out. So they just went Koraidon Fluttermane off rip. Honestly, realistically, they should just taunt the Ho-Oh. I'm going to call that. That was just Sacred Fire. They can only taunt one of the things. Alright, Terra, that should be Terra Fire on Koraidon. I would honestly be surprised if it was anything but that. I guess I do need to be a little weary as whether or not this actually got out. There's on into Ho-Oh, kind of a test blast. Flare Blitz. I don't think Grim is gonna take that. Maybe if I had Reflect Up. That I would need to check at. So let's just... We do land the burn, which is great. Alright, so it is good to know that I would not live Flare Blitz. So, both of these are fairly resistant. They would have to double into... They'd have to double into Miraidon to pick up the Knockout. They do that, I just pick up Miraidon. So I do it like this. Wave. I can live that. And that's a critical hit on Ho-Oh, let the record show. Flare Blitz. Right, big damage. Which does kinda suck, don't get me wrong there. But but now I can just knock out Claire. I can just take out Rhydon. Iron Pirates the Great. Honestly, wild name, not gonna lie there. Okay, so I'm probably faster. I think I'm taunted for one more turn? Yes. Okay. It's more beneficial to Sacred Fire here and just preserve my 8. So, I double into you. Okay. I am faster. Heat Wave, I should be okay with that. Burn Lair would have really sucked for me. Burn Lair is really good for me. So, pretty sure now the play is, I guess, safer you stuff. No. And barring like a crit or something, I'm pretty sure I can just pick up speed with Rainbow. Yeah, this is honestly pretty good for me. Like, see you drop, and Iron Hands will drop the burn. Game 1 is a win for me. I like their trainer card player. Fertile again. Cool. Ah. So they know 100% that Ho-Oh is like a big for the Grim honestly did not help me much at all. I think this time I leave Grim behind. So if I leave Grim behind, I'm bringing Iron Thread. I bring you, bring the bat. Let's see how Lei adapts. Nebby and Koridon? Okay. Now this is gonna be tricky how I want to play. Let me just pull up. Oh. Both of them can crow. That is very much an option. I think I'm fine to bring you in. I'm just gonna drop a powerful earthquake off rip. If I lose Ho-Oh here, that's really unfortunate. But I think I don't want to say I'd be fine with it. Right on, Pro. Heavy protest. Okay. I guess the question is, I fast? I just Sacred Fire in that spot and click Earthquake? Ain't no way. Well, I mean, then again, like, if I get you under Brick Room, your Shadow Shield broke, I could probably beat. What if I were Brave Bird and Earthquake Bird? Flame Charge. I'm pretty sure I just take out Koridon here. Unless they're Lunala's fast. It is faster. Hey, very important to know that. I bring you in, they're just gonna double protest. And maybe that's what I want. That way, I bring you in. You're gonna be balls. I'll predict Wild Surge and Earthquake. This is risky. Like, they're not doing Terra on their side. Right on protest. Good, that's what I wanted. Fork, risky for the biscuit. Alright, and let me get that stretch in. Flare Blitz into so one of these is gonna do lots of damage. They probably just ignore Iron Shed. I'm gonna see if I can't pull off a Drain Punch. And bring this back in. Now that I know this, I actually would get more benefit. Okay, I don't live left. I was gonna say, I get more benefit from them if I set up my trick instead of them. Boom, guys, team +1, but I am Assault Vest. Not. I wish I took this. I'm not out of this, but I'm gonna need to do some good finagling. Like, if they bring GU in, and they don't, they're not going to set up any. Do I just lock myself into Earthquake? I think I do. So going into the next game, I know how to change it up, and also just outside, there is a storm rolling in. Honestly, I think I just need some really good quake rolls here. They're going Terra. I would have... what? Fairy? Yeah, that checks out. They're just going for whatever damage they can get. Crit Lair definitely does not matter. I'm pretty sure Moongeist is gonna do, but yeah. If that wasn't +1, then maybe, but I would have my doubts. This is going in Game 3. Give it up for Game 3! Same rule. Okay, so they are probably gonna be too afraid to set up their trick. That might be a way for me to leave. So, if I do that, I am bringing Grim in that up. So it would be bringing you. And what if I brought both of these, and then forced them to pick a new one? Well, then what they would do is probably spawn you. You can try reversing the trick, but if I don't click, then they give it to me for they can go double ghost as something I need to learn about. I think just going Ho-Oh Iron Hands is my best. I'm gonna do something similar to last time, but I'm gonna change up the order. Okay. Let's see what they've got. Right on Flutter Main. So, honestly, I probably work with this. If I go Sacred Fire into Flutter Main, and I'll just fake out their Koraidon. Just that way it applies the pressure of fake out. But if they don't go Protect. Well, I mean, realistically, I probably should just double it Flutter Main. That might be the better play. I'm still gonna fake out the Koraidon. They withdrew Koraidon, okay. And they bring in GU. Fake out, I mean, I still chip it down, Boom Clap. Okay, if I get the burn, that is huge for me. A 50% chance. Okay, we get it. If I'm my opponent, this is where I bring in Lola. Alright, they bring Koraidon back. Oh, real, like, I can just kill win. I have no reason not. Now, the thing is, one of these things is going to Terra. I think my safe play is just Wild Charge into you, in case it goes Terra Ghost Dark Pulse. If I get my Tailwind up and a free switch into Iron Treads, this game is just... I think I just kind of win from there. Alright, there's Terra. Terra Fire on Koraidon. So they're going Flare Blitz. I mean, I guess they could do Flame Charge. Heat Wave. I'm actually going to check a speed here because this is one I've never looked up. 307. So Iron Tread. Flat. Then I will put up. Okay, so I will be faster. Which means you come in and it is free real estate, baby! I'm just gonna protect you. Actually, no. I don't do that. No, I have to be smart. Press Sacred Fire last spot and Earthquake. Battle was cancelled? Alright. Well, there we go. I guess they saw that it was over. I don't want to say I hadn't won at that point, but I genuinely do not know how they would pull that one back. So let me just update this. Alright, we are 2-0. Nice. Right, well, let's go take a look at the bracket. So there's 3 left. Okay. And we still have over a half hour until our next set. So hopefully, we'll see how long. Oh, there's only 2 left. One is in game 3, one is in game 2. Alright. There's only 1 set left. Hopefully Storm doesn't call it power. Well, if it does, then I will just end up having to call 3. Bonk. Bonk. Yes, defeat the Fennekin. Go, my minion. Oh hey, how about that? The next round should be ready any moment. Portal, battle, code. Alright, let's check in. Alright, we are fighting a Zamazenta Shadow Rider. Zamazenta, Shadow Rider, Rillaboom, Raging Bolt, Urshifu, and Chien Pao. So nothing I haven't fought in the past. Power Rare seems to have it where the storm misses us more or less, but who knows? I mean, it's always hard to tell because storms can shift. That is absolutely a thing. In the meantime, we get to jam out a bit. How's everyone doing today? Just gonna go through my notifications. I got some emails to go through. Some Twitch notifications as well. Alright. My opponent is here. I have given them the code, and now we will wait. Hey, thank you so much for 12-month subscription using Amazon Prime. Enjoy your fancy, shiny new badge. Gonna search, you can up. The one thing I wanna point out is their Urshifu is Terrago Oyster with Rock Tooth and no Aqua Jet. So that is definitely an interesting thing to have. Yeah, I could work with this. Honestly, I don't think. I think I could just go Hello Gym Culture. Bring Iron Hands in the back and probably just late game. It's either. I think I do just bring Miraidon. Some of the weird sets seem more fun. Like Faulty Miraidon and Parabolic Charge. I have seen that, and in the right circumstance, it's really funny. Alright, chat, let's go. Honestly, you could run Life Orb if you were doing Parabolic Charge, or Magnet, or even Leftover. Wakanda forever! I just bring you in right away. I'll Spirit Break just right off rip. And I know what they're trying to do. They want me to go Terra Grass, and then they would probably just do Rock Tomb and an Ice. What is their Icicle Crash? Surging Strikes, okay, they opted for Surging Strikes. Turn. So I probably can just knock out the Urshifu here. Ooh, and we get the dodge. I mean, it wouldn't have done too much, but that little chip damage would have been helpful. So I know for a fact I don't live that. And the question is whether or not they want to just give up the Urshifu. So I'll fake out. Set up Reflector. Actually, do I fake out? I don't think I do. I'm actually going to Game Punt. Here at fake. Okay, they withdrew. Samazenta comes in. Protest, that's fine by me. Just need a little bit of chip on you. Next turn I can set up a reflect. Now, are you Terra Water? You are. Okay. So, I think I'll low kick into you and reflect. Mystical Crash, reflect. Life Orb? Okay. I didn't actually look at the item, but, you know, Life Orb makes sense. Oh, and they're Terra Stellar, not Terra Ghost. Okay, okay. I think I have to make a bit of a risk here. Hope that I can get Tailwind up. But I will Spirit Break. So... bicycle crash. Double. Okay. Fashion. Do I live that? Okay, I do live that, yes. Good to know. Oh, that doesn't KO. That's annoying. But I do get to just start dropping Sacred Fire. And with my, like, in the back, still got Miraidon. Now the question is, do I just go Light Street and kinda accept the L? I think I will just accept the L. Alright, Wakanda forever! I'm doing the thing. Can't see it with my arm, but I'm doing it. So there's no way Grim is faster than both of these? Again, I can just Sacred Fire you, and probably get the burn? I'll Spirit Break you. Come on, can I land the burn? Nice! Okay, we get the burn. Critical Crash, does this KO? Okay, it does KO. Good to know. Body press on that plane. They can try stalling out my Tailwind if they want. In realistically, that's what they're going to do. So, hold on. Okay, fire. I mean, realistically, just locking into what I did anyway is probably fine. Electro Drift. Alright, so apparently I Showdown made an error when I was putting the team in, which is annoying. So. I have to be careful how I play. Because they could just potentially knock me out. I go Terra Grass, Protect. Electro Drift. You, I think? There. So if they go Rot Tomb, or if they... Basically, if they do anything, I'm probably okay here. My question is, Urgent Strike. I do live, which is cute. You go down. You're going to drop. Just sit there? Right, so that's the Raging Bolt. Okay. But the thing is, like, their electric moves aren't going to do a lot to me. I think if I just land burn, I'll be fine. Thunderclap doesn't get the knockout. This is gonna be some pretty big damage. Okay, I do get the bird. So they have to Thunderclap into Maridon here. So I'm free to drop another Sacred Fire. Actually, I guess technically I get more value out of Brave Bird, I guess. No, no. No, Sacred Fire's still the better play, I think. I don't want to take too much for recoil. Reflect 4 off. I have 2 turns of Light Beam left, and 1 of Terray. So I protest this turn. They lose their terrain boost. So like, I had a feeling they probably look at that anyway. My Brave Bird here just tips you down. Does this pick up at that range? It does. Nice. Like, and cruel. And Grim put in some good work. Now that I know my... Honestly, I'm bringing... You come in the back every... I'm putting Grim in the back. This might not pay off, but we're going to... And I've got a hiccup. I I can start to hear a little bit of rain outside. So let's just go and see. Oh. Go. Huh? I mean, I can still just double that spot. Realistically, like, Wakanda is going to protest, so I will volt quit. Actually, I can even just hard. Hey, it's the Cater Man! What is up, my dude? I am probably gonna get my ass whooped, but who cares, right? Actually, what if I go Dazzling and Iron Head too? Oh yeah, that storm is really brewing. It is dark as heck out there. Okay, now who? Close combat. I know I live that. How am I doing? Oh, I'm doing pretty well overall. I think the laryngitis is basically all gone. It's fantastic. It's not the most ideal turn for me. Zamazenta comes out. But I still get a relatively safe hit if I want. The Ho-Oh. Iron Head. Ow. I think I'm gonna predict body press to my Iron Shreds, and I'm just gonna send it into Wakanda. If I switch out, these blades did not. First, how many games? So it is best of 3. I am currently 2-0 in the tournament. This is round 3, game 2. They sucker punch into that slot? That is a very good call on their part. Yo, they did not sucker punch. Okay. Now what? Well, by Wakanda, taken down by Mecha India. Yep, so 2-0 overall in the tournament, and for this particular one, I am a nice, crisp 1-0. Tailwind, you. I'll bring in Grimsnarl. The Iron Tread has really good typing. Like, but at the same time, one of the things now that it's a ghost type, it can be a little. I have to finagle a bit. Behemoth Bash. I do live that. Tailwind. So this depends. What they do with Raging Thunderbolt. Okay. That is crazy damage. I guess because I don't have light. I think both of these have pro, right? Yes. Okay. So I bring in one of. This could be an L. I need to basically just apply a lot of damage onto Zamazenta. Thunderclap doesn't pick up knockout. Very good. I think I Electro Drift? Location? Is that my side or theirs? I mean, I'm still connected. Alright, so server crashed it. So we're gonna discuss about calling a judge. Alright, so we are going to start a new map. How long until add? 6 minutes, okay. We might be able to finish one game in that time. Concert? They're gonna let me connect? If it doesn't let me connect, I may have to call. I'll also take a her code up. So, what I'm gonna do is just close the game. This says it could be a bad wireless connection. I mean, the storm is here, so it's probably that. So if this doesn't connect me, then I will just withdraw from the tournament, simply because it isn't fair to everyone else if I have communication issues from a storm. Like, as much as I would love to stay, and as much as I'm actually doing pretty so far, it just simply is not fair to everyone else. But I know the team works very well. I mean, I've barely dropped, I think I've only dropped one game out of the 5 I've played. And they seem like they bring basically probably the same 4 every time. So I can adapt, that's no issue there. Oh, that is loud. Alright, we are searching. Yeah, I know this is not exactly the most riveting gameplay. Alright, opponent has been fouled. Okay, so I know what to do. So I'm going OO, Iron Hand, Ride on his fast, and I think I bring Grimsnarl. I'm just gonna go for a classic fake out Tailwind. So I'll get the ads going right away. That way you won't miss too much. Okay, here we go. Boomball. Okay, they brought Rillaboom. That's definitely different. But, you know, it's still not terrible. I mean... You know, one applies heavy pressure on Boa. I think I just think on it. Actually, Yeah, no, I will Drain Punch the Rillaboom. Rillaboom, I believe, let me check its move. So it's Fake Out, Grassy Glide, Wood Hammer, and then U-Turn. Which means if I don't Terra it, I'm fine. Fake Out, kind of as expected. Icicle Crash, I mean, again, kind of expected player. Not a bad position to be in, though. Because now I can really, I get a very safe tailwind here, and Drain Punch into their Tian Tao, good old Wakanda forever. That's fine. I can live with that. I just don't think me. That's like the main thing here. So it's in my favor. Just this player, fake friend. I'm just gonna, well, you, like that is just too good of a split. And I'll just low kick their Raging Bolt. I have zero reason not to. Protest. I mean, it could just be a double protest here, honestly. Yeah, that's a very valid turn. Now, they don't have anything that switches into low kick. So I can actually Spirit Break. Break and low kick. Grim Snarl will not be faster, but at the very least, getting Spirit Break to lower its special attack. That is some decent damage, I won't deny that. Thunderbolt, take those. And they are probably going to just protect here. That would be my guess. So I have no reason to not just go Light Screen. I can honestly go Light Screen and bring in Ho-Oh again. Very valid turn for me, quite frankly. Okay, Rillaboom is back. We're back, baby! And you're also back from the ads. Welcome back. Thank you. Just sit there, protest. Very much expected. Light Screen. I can double into Grimsnarl here, it probably doesn't knock out. I think I'm fine doing this, going Spirit Break. Protect. They can't face me out, which is gonna be huge. I will drop Raging Bolt down to -1, forcing it to either do negligible damage or to have to switch out. Fake out. That goes into Protect. Thunderbolt, I should take that. Okay, not if they get a critical hit, I don't. And so that critical hit is actually kind of heat. Not the end, but is definitely not good for me. Take out you. Set up Tailwind. U-turn. That's very much what I would just expect from that. Honestly, if it's Ho-Oh versus Iron Hand, a 1v1, I could probably pull that off. I need to punish. So low kick you. Realistically, I would just say just double hit here. Valorant's Protect. Raging Bolt, do you also Protect? Do. Now that means I can Protect if I want. Although I'm pretty sure with light screen up, I probably can just win. Like, there ain't no way that if they click Psychic, it's gonna knock me out. Well, actually, no, because I'm still gonna be faster. Oh, anyway. Like, I Brave Bird the Caloret. As long as, like, it should just pick up the knockout. They could go for the double Protect. Alright, so they're just gonna sack off Rillaboom here. My Drain Punch did a little over 50%. And I believe Low Kick actually has a slightly higher base power. They get the double. That's super awful for me. I see what they're doing. So one more turn of Tailwind. Well, they're not knocking both of these out. So if I get rid of the Caloret, then I'm Gucci. I know I don't have electric terrain up, but I cannot fathom a world where a Caloret will live Iron Hand. I suppose it's not impossible. So I just need you to not die. Perfect. Give me some big damage. Hey, it did live. Iron Hands, you are slightly awful. But they're still not KOing Ho-Oh this turn. Means I do get another tail up if I so choose. Unless they go on. I'm gonna just wild charge. I'm gonna even if they do go for the, well, no, I don't need to. instead of tails. I just need to get that damage off. Gonna risk it. And what do? You tell us what? Okay, you Astral Barrage. Cause my move to net. Like, look at that. That did what? 30 damage to Hello? Fire. Now, even low, I think they do get terrain. Or do they get terrain? No, I get terrain. Perfect. They need to drop a... Actually. It might still not be over. I don't get my Hadron in. Dazzling Beam. They burn. Into one elite. But they're gonna fake you out. They have to double into two. I'll Sacred Fire, hope I can get a burn, I guess? Alright, so burn and the grassy terrain will cancel each other out. So, they're playing. They have to go... They have to 100% go Grassy Fly Thunderclap here and hope that gets the KO. Wait, now that I don't have speed is very possible. Not... It's gonna be tricky. This would be time for a cheap Terrifier. That crit on Grim earlier definitely set me back a few days. However, I don't believe it's over yet. They're going Terra Electric. So they might just be hoping to get the knockout. S-Fly... Thunderclap? Unless they're aiming to knock out Ho-Oh. But then, you know, I am Choice Bet's Dazzling. Wow, that damage was awful. And now I guess, if I live the Thunderclap and Grassy Fly combo here... Oh, I know why the damage was bad. I don't have Hadron in. Alright, so they take game 2. Oh hey, it's starting to clear up a little outside. I do think I had the right move. Like, I did everything right. Well, saying I did everything right isn't correct, but I had I did everything properly for what I wanted to do. It just didn't entirely work out. I will just do the same thing. Although bringing a Rigoraph would actually be interesting adaptation. I still think you with Choice Scarf, gosh, Choice Specs in Tailwind is probably still a better move. I think I'll still just do it that way. Okay, let's go. Let's get down to business. I asked the weakest I've lived. I had thought somehow out. Okay, so they can protect Fake Out, but that doesn't really get them anywhere. So basically, one way or another, I'm going to get Tailwind up, or I'm gonna take out Gen Cow. Unless they do a really passive turn, which, that's what they do, I do not agree with it at all. They just fake it out. Will hit. Physical crash. Oh, they are very afraid of that. I mean, I'm still in a pretty good position. I'm gonna Sacred Fire last slot this time. And Drain Punch the Sucker Punch Grassy Glide I don't think will pick up the KO here. So they would have to hard switch. I mean, they might get it, barely. Okay, yeah, they do get it. Hi, CJ. I've been doing well. Cute emote, by the way. Absolutely adorable. This is currently game 3 of the third round of the tournament. We are in overtime. That was mostly just due to there's some connection errors partway in game of the set. I'm hoping that the weather holds up. Well done, yes, yes. Hachi, Hachi. Rillaboom almost guarantees switches out. But in case it doesn't, I will still Brave Bird Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam. Picking up a knockout, say bringing Raging Bolt, would be great. They almost always seem to bring Raging Bolt just because of how well it does. Of course, they might have Zamazenta still. I won't rule that option out. Okay, so I'm not seeing a split. So they might have just... They could have just put Destiny Glide for all I know. Rillaboom does not have Protect though because of Assault. Okay, Terra Fire on Rillaboom. I can respect it. Of course, if Dazzling Gleam and Greybird knock it out, then I'm pretty set. That means I will keep Hadron Engine. I have my speed control. I just need Ho-Oh to not be bad. Okay, Ho-Oh, you have kind of disappointed. I mean, I'm gonna just Sacred Fire. Yeah, one turn of Tailwind. What else have I been up to? Oh, you know, listen, lat, and tons of shenanigans. Love a good shenanigan, don't know it. Sacred Fire, you. Honestly, I might still just try to finish. And you just protest. I could probably attack that. I think I will do that. Push through Caloret. This actually could work out in my favor, though. Hear me out. Because now they remove electric terrain, which means the electric moves of Raging Bolt will do less. Oh, that was huge. Was that a crit on Raging Bolt? It was not. Thunderbolt. It does knock out, which is unfortunate, but I'm okay with this. My team's Tailwind figures out. I think I double into Raging Bolt here. Honestly, because I have Grimmsnarl in the back, if I get rid of Raging Bolt, I'm probably okay. Astral Barrage. Ooh, this could be bad. I mean, it's still not over, but it's not looking so hot. Okay, so my plan here is I need the light tree. They have limited amounts of Astral Barrage. They should taunt Grimm's. How much does that do? That does way too much. No, that's an L. those were very good games. Honestly, I could still probably make it to, top cut. Alright, so I'm gonna refill my... hello? I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Battle code. Up the code. No, I am searching. This is not an ideal matchup for me, and you'll see why in a moment. I have ways to play around it, but there are some tricky things I need to be aware of. And I have some gravity shenanigans. This might be the game where I get to do the funny stuff. We will... what is my playing this? I mean, being able to spread burns would be nice, but I don't think I can fly them. Maybe the play is I go with trick though. Do I bother even doing hello or try on? maybe not. Okay, so this is going to be tricky, but not unbeatable. I don't see any reason to not just go Terra, take out one of those see it above. Has still target or now I'm gonna hit the Groudon. Fake out coming off. Gravity. I do appreciate them calling it pen. Now I'm in trick. I think I just foul play. Nope. All this yapping and stuff makes me need to drink a lot of water. Alright, very respectable. Rock Fly, I'll take that. Earth Power, take that. Now let's question. Guys, Psychic Noise. Yeah, I don't think they had a ghost type on. They don't. Which means low kick is a pretty free move. Alright. I can bring Grimmsnarl in. I think I'm okay. Beach. They bring Beach. That is Choice Scarf. So I'm very certain that what they're going to do... I'm just gonna double link it. I'm not gonna get duped to clicking a fighting thing there. Come on, show me the Terra Ghost. And let me just fix this up now that I have a moment. Yeah, you don't send in a Choice Scarf Pokemon under Trick Room. And, like, that's just asking for me to knock it out. Like, completely honest with ourselves. Yes, I hope everyone else is having a very good, beautiful, lovely day. Take that. So now we have the advance. Right, and there's Zamazenta. Which actually, when you know it, doesn't actually have Protest. Great for me. False. I can Spirit Break you. Now I think I wanna... I'm gonna set up reflect. I'll just drain. Yeah, I can drain punch you. Not bad damage. I just want to get a little bit of health back. Team fast. Oh, I take that pretty darn well. Electro web. I mean, annoying, but definitely not unwinnable for me. Gravity is back harmful. I'm just gonna start spreading out some damage. Body press, I should take that. Electro web again. Right. Actually, which is faster, Sandy Shot or Iron Tread? Iron Tread. So actually, I'm fine in. I think. Yeah, I just get rid of Sandy Shot. Actually, I'll Light Freeze, Drain Punch, and no. I think I still just keep hitting Kazama. If that's -1 Sandy Shot, so I've got Light Freeze up. Team fast. No sign of a crit. Doesn't KO. Take Electro Web. Your eyes are mine. Caught in my Electro. Alright, so ultimately I don't think crit matters there, just because Iron Tread comes in, it's faster than Sandy Shot, I KO that. So, again, it's just... I just keep doing the same thing here. Yeah, so I think I can win game 2 of them. Let's battle again, same rule. I guess I should probably actually use my bow. Again. Feels kind of weird not bringing the restricted into the match. But it just does. I just get so much value in it. Alright, chat, time to lock in. And Via and Siege. So they are really They're putting a lot of faith in this. I mean, I could go Terra. That is not impossible, but I think I still just Trick Room. But I'll go Trick Room and Fake Out and Tria. They're probably hoping for a Dark Pulse to get the go. Here comes Terra Ghost. Watch. Terra Ghost. Fake out. Just don't want to risk any there. Oh, they went Heat Wave. Ooh, and the double miss. Ow! That is honestly huge. Like, that is very bad for them. S5, Wild Card. So I removed the CU because that's gonna be a big... It doesn't die? Oh, that is not good. Oh, that is not good at all. Well, if I could get rid of that and weaken everything else, then it'll be okay. I'll Psychic Voice last spot. I guess just a turn. I mean, them living kinda... I mean, because I dodge stuff, it's okay. Mess up this play. This is kind of where I wish I had double foul play here. Foul play. And if I get rid of Zamazenta though, I can start dropping growth up at Earthquake dead. Fortunately, losing the Iron Hands there was pretty bad. Oh, that did negligible damage. I really don't think I can pull this off. It's gonna take a lot of dodging, and I don't think mathematically that's gonna happen. Because in order for this to work... So, how this works, if I click Earthquake, they don't do wide guard and I get a double knockout, I win. And that's not gonna happen.
Do you know?
Hey,
the
Trouble
Muffin
Cub!
Man?
The Muffin
Hello!
Man?
Oh, that was a
Muffin
fast
Man.
Zamazenta.
Yes, I know
Okay,
the
good to
Muffin
know.
Who lives
Welcome
on
in,
Drury Lane?
Trouble.
Well,
Or Cub, I don't know which
married to
first.
the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
Yeah, hi, welcome in, welcome
She's
in.
married to the Muffin Man.
Are you, by chance, a Pokemon player? Alright, I think I can pull this back. I can still just do the same, probably, and be okay. But, I'm gonna shake it up just a wee bit. And if I lose Zamazenta, that puts... Zamazenta. Iron Hands, then it puts me in a really bad place for Zamazenta. So this time I'll actually lead like this and bring Iron Hand to the back. Alright, let's go. So they're doing the same thing as last time because it worked. So I'm still gonna just split Trick Room. Trick Room Light Tree. Ouch, okay, good call on their part. Everybody's dead. I mean, I think this is still okay. As long as I can preserve my last... I mean, their choice scarf. So maybe I could bait them? I probably should've just brought you in, honestly. You know what? I'm gonna wing it. High horsepower. Flat. I'm predicting them to switch. If they don't switch, they got me. Dark Pulse, yep, they got me. Alright, so that puts me 2-2. Iron Hand just doesn't win this for me. Yeah, I don't have a lead into this. Alright, well, we got some time. I can actually have something to... Alright, I am back. I am no longer eating crackers. I also had to take a phone call. But, wouldn't you know it, the next round is up. And it is sure a team. It's that scraggy team that people have been running. Which I really don't think is gonna be terrible for me. Pretty sure I have the matchup. I just need to make sure I get plays. You know, I get my calls, right? Yeah, now I'm just waiting for my opponent to check in. And then a growth. Nice. Oh, good morning, Mega Growth. I would really hate to lose this by my opponent not checking in, but if that happens, oh, there they go, they just checked in. Nice. Alright, I'll open up my Poke Portal. Battle. So, 97. Oh wait, ready? Yeah, so this team is Caloris Ice Rider, Scraggy, Miraidon, Ironhead, Iron Treads, and Farigarath. So, we share 4 of the same. Which, I mean, it's not bad. I have plays, well, I just need to figure out what it is. I feel like Screams is just gonna be really good here. Honestly, it might just be League Snarl and Ho-Oh. If I end up losing this set, then I'll probably just call it and go get some. But if I win the next 2, I put T in Talk Cut. So Caloris is Terra Fire, Scraggy Terra Poison, Miraidon is just Fairy. Yeah, Terra Water Farigarath, Terra Ground Iron Tread, Terra Water Iron. So, I mean, I've got lines into this, I just need to figure out what. I'm pretty sure that is that I have like a faster Miraidon, but I think theirs might be a bit tiny. I won't know for. Alright. You will. Let's try again. Then we will get ready to throw Iron Hand. Hee and haw. Hee haw. Ba 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 ba. ah, 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 ah. I'll just let them know I'm not having any luck on my end. I'm really just looking at this, like, you know, like ground move is gonna be really strong here. Just that Scraggy existing with Intimidate does kind of take a little bit away from Iron Fist. It might be I leave for Rigorath and Maridon. Surely Scraggy does not survive. If it survives, I would be very shocked. Have this. So I should just be able to pick up knockout. The roll, if they're like max. So yeah, no, I've got. I also need to let them know. No. Really, I have no reason to right on. Charles bring for I'll definitely bring for Rigorath. Bring these Ubers and do I bring? Yeah, I'll bring them both this time around and see how it goes. Good bot. Who's a good scary bot? Who's a scary bot? You're a good bot. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Umi-chan? Okay, okay. I see what they're going for here. So they would have to make like a super play here. Why? I don't know whether I need to this off. I think I will just go that whole quick off. You. I will Psychic Toy. I'll Foul Play you. This will also be some good information. By Terra and Lake Terra, and I know my Miraidon is lightning fast. We live high horsepower, they take some damage, Volt Switch off of that. Main reason I didn't click the funny button to bring Nanami in. Try. Check the Volt Switch off of you. Oh no, you just raw Draco. Well, good to know. Not a bad play on their part. Plus, lightly protect. I'd be surprised if it didn't protect. So how's about I double, so I locate that spot? Now I'll set up a reflect. Miraidon's gonna switch out. Nari? Right, you're Inari. Gotcha. They didn't protest. Very bold. Very ballsy in. I see what they're doing. They're fishing for a fleet. Of course, they could also be stacking this off, just so they get in their Shadow Rider. They played... they did do a pretty turn one. There's Trick Room. They're gonna show me the Shadow Rider next. So I think I'm cooked. There's a helping hand? Surely that doesn't help. Okay. And that's one of the issues with running the Iron Hand is put up with Caloret. If I was slower, then that would be a different story. How do I do? I know I can pull it back somehow. Rule set will be... let's just assume they don't bring Scraggy. They probably won't, then. If they won't, then maybe I can capitalize on this, bringing you something. Alright, so they're doing the same thing. I think I'm okay with it. I can Earthquake here. I think honestly Earthquake Tailwind can probably be okay. Do I get a double knockout here? Ooh, not quite. But you know what? I will accept trade. Getting 2 into super low? Actually, do you drop the life orb? You do. And we do live the electro. I would assume they bring in for Rigorath. Yep, there it is. Now the question is, they just hard switch Miraidon out, or not? So if they leave it in for damage, I double into Bernard. They actually get tricked up. Oh, I will double into that spot here. Then I'll just switch Miraidon. Alright, I just want a weakening Iron Hand. That's fair. It would have been kind of nice if we had gotten a KO. I mean, Wild Charge you. Do I Wild Charge? I think I have to. I'll bring Candy Cane. Power play, we take that like a champ. Electro Drift. We take that less like a champ. Yeah, I'm cooked now. they just bring it in here? Terrain would be funny. It doesn't help me, but it would be funny. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I do want dinner, so... Chances are I'm just cooked because I haven't eaten. So I'm gonna start looking for somebody to raid. Alright, what are we in the mood for, chat? You know what, why don't we go say hi to Aya? Aya. I am done, I am hungry. But yeah, for those who don't know, I am actually going to be at Offkai at the YouTuber booth. And I think it's gonna be super cool. Yeah, she's actually the one who set it up for me. Yeah, let's just go say hello and maybe give her a nice big thank you. And I will let chat know what I have for dinner. Probably a nice sandwich. Oh? Let's get ready to rado. Non-subscribers use that raid mission. Subscribers use that one. Here we go. Be nice to her, chat. And let's all give her a big thank you for giving me the opportunity to be at Off Guy. Right. Till next time, bye everyone. Thanks for watching.